Alright, it's a short version of the Big Bang neck stretch. So, getting yourself in a comfortable position on a chair or something where you can grab the sides. And taking a nice deep breath. Reaching the skull to the skies and letting the pelvis sink down into the earth. Reaching those top two vertebrae below the skull upwards. And then we'll start with the right hand anchored. Slowly leaning to the left, away from that anchored hand. Feeling a nice stretch in the shoulder. Dropping the left ear to left shoulder. Keep breathing. And leading with the eyes, looking down towards the shoulder, rotating chin towards the shoulder, looking down. Hold this for 10 seconds. Keeping that head, neck nice and long. Top two vertebrae reaching upwards. And then rotating the head up. Keeping that chin tucked towards the sky. Leading with the eyes. This should activate a different set of muscles. I feel this one much more on the front right hand side of my throat, up into the back of my skull. Ten seconds here. Looking to the right with the eyeballs, relaxing that shoulder, and leading with the eyes, looking back towards the front, lifting the neck until it's in line with the spine, and then lifting out of the movement. Take a nice deep breath, reaching towards the sky with the skull, those top two vertebrae. Letting the coccyx sink into the earth. So we have those opposing forces. Anchoring the left hand. Another deep breath. And we're going to lean to the right. And then slowly dropping that right ear to right shoulder. Keeping the neck nice and long, not collapsing in the neck, but sending those opposing forces, tailbone to top two vertebrae, moving in opposite directions. Stacking our torso over our pelvis and our head over our torso. And then with the eyes looking towards the shoulder, rotating our neck to look down towards that right shoulder. And just breathing, never hold the breath. Opening that front of that shoulder, opening the chest. Keeping the three body weight centers nice and stacked. And then once we spend about 10 seconds there, with the eyes leading, we're going to keep that chin tucked. And we're going to look to our right, up towards the sky. A little bit towards the sky. Not like up. Our eyes are sort of in line with where our face is pointing. And we're keeping that neck nice and long, working towards relaxing the jaw. Opening that shoulder, opening the neck. 10 seconds here. And then looking forward, leading with the eyes. Head straightens up, and we come out of the lean. Take a breath here, move the head around, feel the results of the stretches. Breathing into the belly. And then we're going to anchor the right hand again. Leaning away. So right hand anchored, left hand lean. This time we're going to tip the head back. And we're going to lean to the left, tip the head back. And then we're going to rotate the head to the left. Keeping that torso over the hips. Leading with the eyes. Really opening up the front of that throat. Playing around with hip position to try and get the best stretch. Nice deep breaths to really use the breath to create space in the throat, space in the shoulders, space in the hips. Leading with the eyes, we're going to keep the chin up and we're going to look to the right. Letting the head follow the eyes. Still leaning to the left. Still stacking the rib cage over the pelvis. Still exploring hip position. Relax the jaw. Leading with the eyes, looking to the front. Straighten the neck. Come out of the lean. Deep breath. Little bit of neck movement. Breathe into the belly. Swap hands. And lean to the right. Stretching that left shoulder. Leaning the head. Chin goes back, up into the air. And we, leading with the eyes, we're looking to the left. Letting the head face follow the eyes. Letting the breath drop deep into the belly. Dropping all the tension in the shoulder and the neck, in the eyes. Experimenting with hip position, rotating it forwards, backwards, left and right. Leading with the eyes, we're going to keep the chin up and rotating to the right, still leaning to the right. Really feeling whatever you're feeling. Might be quite sensitive. That's okay, just stay within what's tolerable. If it's feeling intense, you can use the foggy breath, like you're breathing fog onto a pane of glass. message to your nervous system to relax and release. It's a really stress relieving breath with the foggy sigh. Leading with the eyes, coming forward. Chin comes back down, neck comes up, and we come out of that lean. And now you're free to anchor one arm and just play. And start to groove out the movements, explore, just freestyle for a little while. Maybe spend a minute on each side. Just freestyling. Feeling whatever you feel. And just integrating everything that we've just opened up. Remembering to breathe. And remembering to experiment with hip position, torso, head, pelvis alignment. And there you have it, the next stretch.